plaintiff, Melinda Johnson, started dating the defendant after they met online. And Melinda enjoyed the fact that their first sexual encounter was at his job. However, Melinda claims she became suspicious when the defendant refused to have sex with her anywhere other than his workplace. She's suing him today for unpaid loans. Defendant Lewis Jones says Melinda is nothing more than a woman scorned. Lewis insists Melinda knew he never wanted an exclusive relationship. Yet all hell broke loose after she saw text messages on his phone from other women. He's countersuing for car repairs and a towing fee.
Start with you.
Okay, Your Honor. I met Lewis Jones on a dating website called Tag, summer of 2013.
What does that mean, Tag?
It's a type of dating website like Goldfish or Christian meeting single thing.
No, that sounds different from Christian.
I'm just...
Someone read the Bible on that one.
Yeah, I don't think they be reading the Bible on that. You're right. I know what we referred to Tag as back in the day. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, what caught my eye about Lewis Jones was that he was a Sigma, I'm a Zeta. He was from Louisiana, I'm from Louisiana. He's a Saints fan, I'm a Saints fan. So I'm like, okay, we got all that in common. Thought he was a good catch. Well, I finally met Lewis in person in September 2013. I went to his place of business. We was chatting and going on, everything was going okay. Well, our first intimate encounter was at his place of business. And I thought it was, kinky, adventurous. So I said, okay. But after the second and third time, I was like, hold up, wait a minute, So I'm like, right. So I asked Lewis, I said, why can't we go to your house? He was like, oh, I have a teenage son.
And he said, this is how I take care of business.
Yeah,
right. I'm taking care of business. You've come to my business and I'm taking care of business. What type of business is it?
It's a printing company.
Printing? Was it just the office or where the ink was located or? What part of the office?
He had an office area where he had his computer and, copy machine and all that.
On the copy machine?
But outside of the room, he had all his equipment.
That's a new one.
He had all his equipment where he did his printing.
How you pull that off? On top of the copy machine is rather small.
No, what I'm saying is he had a small office.
But you said the copy machine.
No, I said where he kept his copy machine and his, computer and all that.
Okay,
and outside that room, he had his printing equipment.
Okay.
Anyway, so
just curious, where did you find room? Where did you all find?
Yeah, okay, he had a bench, a seat in there.
It wasn't his first time, ma'am, but go ahead.
Well, like I say, I asked him about going to his house. He had a teenage son. He didn't want women coming in and out of his house. Well, come to find out, the dog that he is, there was text messages on his phone from numerous women. I mean, lots of women.
How did you find them?
Because he dropped his phone in my car.
How long had you all been seeing each other?
At that point, about 2 months.
Okay. How many times had you seen each other?
I would go by his office at least 4 times a week. Just to sit and chat.
Oh, okay.
It was on my way home. It was on my way home.
I started to say, you ain't got to worry about nothing. He ain't had too much left. Too much time. Too much time.
I wasn't
4
there.
times a week.
I wasn't there that long. Maybe an hour at the most. I would pass through, going home.
At least it was more than 2 minutes. Let me hear from you, sir. You give me what you want to tell me about this.
Your Honor, what we have here, Ms. Johnson here is a woman scorned, okay?
No, I'm not scorned.
Let him finish, ma'am. He never interrupted you.
Okay.
Maybe once.
Ms. Johnson, I met her on this dating site, And she was a Zeta, one of my sorority sisters. So I said, okay, because I don't go on the site like that. But anyway, Ms. Johnson started coming by my shop every day. Every day when she get off. She's a school teacher. When she get off, she comes straight by my shop. When I told her, hey, you don't have to come by here every day, she got all sad and upset. And I said, well, don't worry about it. Just come on if you want to come by, okay? Well, she invited me to go to a party, okay? We went to the party, and I got a little tipsy. And instead of her bringing me to my house, she brought me to her house, okay? Yeah. And when I woke up, I was in her house. I had no idea where I was at, okay? And then, so on down the road.
Ma'am, did he ever come to your house?
No.
Okay.
I left my phone at her house. It wasn't in her car. I left my phone at her house. And she went through my phone and found all kind of incriminating evidence. And that's when all hell broke loose. I mean, I'm a single man, Your Honor.
All right. Yeah, and 2 months into the relationship, did you tell her that you all were to be exclusive?
I told her that I was not interested in a relationship. I had a 16-year-old son that I wanted to get through high school, and
all right.
That was clear. That was made clear.
Okay, ma'am, get to the loans you're suing him for.
Okay, Your Honor, in October 2013, Lewis came to me like, I don't have a credit card and I need to purchase these T-shirts to do this job with. Can you please help me out? I said, Lewis, I do not have a credit card in my name, but I have my son because he left it in my care.
So did you loan him money?
I let him charge the T-shirts on the credit card.
How much did you loan him?
$13.47.
$13.47, that the only time?
Yes, and he promised to pay me back after he did the job.
Okay.
That's not true, Your Honor. I didn't promise to pay her.
All right, and you say it was a gift?
Yes, sir. Well, at the time, I wasn't doing well because you know how business is. If
up and down.
It's up and down, absolutely.
Up and down, like you are in that office. All right. You accepted $1,347. You asked her for that gift.
Did not ask her. I told her that I needed to purchase some shirts that this company that I was printing for.
She said you could have.
She volunteered, and she didn't say it was her son's card. She didn't say. She just said I could put it on my credit card.
And she never asked for it back.
No, sir.
Okay, this is the first time.
Yes, sir.
All
no,
right,
this is
good
not
enough.
the first time, Your Honor.
And, ma'am, you say it's $2,257. So give me the other.
Okay. Then about a week later, in October 2013, he came to me again. He said, "Oh, this lady's selling this embroidery machine for $900. I really want to get it to help my business." So I said, "Okay, Lewis, this is a loan again, and I would like my money." He said, "I promise you I'm going to give it to him. I'll give it to him. I'm going to give it to you."
Okay, and what did happen? He never paid you that
sir.
either?
I would ask him about it.
What about that, sir?
She never asked for it, Your Honor. She never asked for it.
Was there ever an agreement that you would repay her?
No agreement. No agreement was made.
Was still down at that time?
It was up and down, like I say.
All right. No, it was down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you need to go into another business. Your business is more down than it is up.
Yeah,
Sounds like so much so that you have to accept $2,257 from a school teacher.
Never asked for it.
I got it. I know, but you accepted it. So you would think that when business is up, you will give the woman her money back.
Your Honor,
either that or business is never up for you.
The only reason why she wanted her money back is because of that telephone.
Why would you feel entitled to this woman's money? You don't go with her, you're not in a relationship with her, and you got business that goes up and down. So why don't you think when your business is up, you should give a woman her money back who misunderstood?
Your Honor, I was trying to
She thought it was a loan.
I was trying to give her
thought it wasn't. So, okay, I'm a nice gentleman. I'm in business. I'm part of a fraternity of such and such, and I went to college, and I'm just a good man.
Your Honor,
but I ain't giving you nothing.
Your Honor, I tried my best.
All right, I know you tried
my best to give her money back.
Your counterclaim is for $894. How does she owe you for car repairs, sir?
Well, she left her car in my care, and she went out of town. And coming down the Dallas freeway, somebody had dropped a bunch of trash in the freeway, and I ran over a bunch of building materials in the street, okay, on the freeway. And
I know you're not going to say what I think you're going to say.
Well, it damaged. Her car was damaged.
That you wrecked this woman's car.
Ran over
and
some
she
stuff.
owes you.
Well, Your Honor, I called her immediately and told her about it. She had no insurance.
But how does she owe you?
She had no insurance on the car. And it was a brand new car. And
All right. So how did she owe you?
Well, because I had to pay out of my pocket to get it fixed.
For the damage that was caused while you were driving it?
Yeah, she should have had
What's
insurance.
unreasonable about that?
It wasn't unreasonable. I didn't ask her for it back.
Sir, you're suing this woman about money you paid for damage that you caused to her. Any evidence here before I close this case?
Yes, John. I have a promissory note that he signed.
Did you sign a note, sir?
No, sir. I have no idea.
You
about
have your
that
driver's
promissory note.
license, sir?
Sir,
ma'am, I'm gonna get rid of this case.
That's a forge there,
This
sir.
is an exact match. An exact match. Judgment for the plaintiff. Your claim is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I really don't have anything to say to Louis Jones. I just wanted my money back that I loaned him.
I don't have anything to say about it to her at all.